Gallo, Gallo. See, it doesn't come up. Can you hear me? Test, test, 1, 2. Oh, can you? Okay. It's so weird. It doesn't light up when I go through the Xbox, so I never know if it's if it's registering or not. What's up, buddy? I just saw your name dance across my screen on Farm Sim. That's pretty cool. Nope. Okay, good. So they can hear me. Okay, so they can't hear... They won't hear you in the stream. Yeah. Yeah, you hear me, Big Vito? Cool. Yeah, you won't hear Gallo or anybody else though. So it's either an Xbox thing or, you know, an Xbox. Well, it's probably an Xbox Discord thing, is what I guess I'm trying to say. Yeah, because what happens is when I go direct into Discord, then the stream doesn't hear me. So, you know, we're damned if we do, damned if we don't. What are you going to do? It is what it is, right? We just got to be a console thing. Yeah, yeah, I'm sure it's the Xbox Discord, you know, agreement thing that they probably have to work on getting the software squared away for the other people that join. You know, I guess they looked at it like they got step 1 done, which was getting Discord linked up with Xbox. Now they have to work on step 2. So, yeah, it is what it is. We'll deal with it, right? Hey, Gallo, you want to jump in that other combine? You could rock that combine out if you want. Oh, okay. I could take the dump if you want. Where's the other? Where's the other? Oh, does Clear have that? Clear's got the other one, I guess. Okay. There you go. Oh, snap. Oh, snap. Oh, dear. There we go. Hey, Mad Spot. What's up, buddy? Yeah, he went to go take that. Okay. So I put the new bale loading station on, and it works really good. Works real good. Real simple. Thank you, Vito. What's happening, buddy? Manspot, thank you for that resub, my friend. You are absolutely awesome. Great to see you. Oh, there goes Clear right there. He's up ahead on my right side here. We are doing fantastic, buddy. All right, let's get that cleaned up. He may have stepped away for a moment. We're going to go, and I think we'll get another headland down here at the bottom. All right, guys. Well, welcome. Hope everybody's doing amazing today. We're just trying to get settled in here and get our farm thing going on. We do have Gallo in the chat Discord with me. We're in the live stream, and we'll be having Clearview come in. Hopefully Clearview's got the ability to come in to live stream. I'm not sure. If he doesn't, actually, if he doesn't have permissions, can I pull him in? All right, it's all you, Gallo. Go ahead, buddy. Yes. Go ahead, buddy. Oh. All right, so we got 2 fields that we're going to be able to work on today. Who's that? You? Yeah, I'll be able to pull them in. Yep, that's fine. As long as we can pull them in, that'll work. Hopefully I hear the ping. Most of the time I hear the ping when somebody joins in. Actually, no, you know what? It'll probably pop up on my Xbox screen, because I usually get a message at the bottom that tells me somebody joined. All right. So there we go. We got our field started. We got 2 fields to take care of. Hey, Gallo, just remember when you in the game, just mute your mic. So we got field 28 and field 33 that we'll be taking care of today. Thought I would pop in before I get some sleep. I appreciate it, man. That's awesome, buddy. Oh, and if we get a chance, either Ghost or Vito, Madspot said that he cannot see the team memo text channel. All right, Ghost said he's on it. Frodo is in the house. What's up, Frodo? How you doing, buddy? Yeah, I feel bad that they can't hear you guys. Oh, yeah, you know what? We never tried that, did we? I'm going through the Xbox Discord. Yeah. So I wonder, yeah, let's see if people can hear you then. All right, so Big Vito, Gallo is going to go in and do a Xbox Discord connection. So when he gets in, I'll ask him, you know, to say something. Just relaxing, Frodo? Sounds good, buddy. All right, Gallo is back in. Let's put out a test real quick there. Gallo, go ahead. Okay, he just said test, mic test 1, mic test 2. Did you guys get a chance to hear him? Right. Yep. Correct. Yeah, I noticed that. Yeah. We'll be rock solid. Nope. Okay, Big Vito. That's what we thought. Yeah, we kind of figured as such. Yeah, because normally when we stream from a party in Xbox, there's a little checkbox that'll say, do you want to include your audio? When you do it through the Discord, there's no option for that. At least none that we've come across anytime soon. So hopefully. Hey, Little Raz, what's up, buddy? How are you, pal? Great to see you, man. Twitch Gaming in the house. What's up, Twitch Gaming? Oh, snap. No way. Mr. Easy Guy. Yo, you rock, Easy. Look at Easy Guy coming in. You guys are incredible. Easy Guy, thank you so much for the raid there, buddy. Raiders, welcome in. First of all, let's get a huge thank you and a huge shout out from Mr. Easy Guy. And Raiders, welcome in. Thanks for joining our channel here. I know you can go anywhere you want on Twitch, but you did choose to come here, and I really appreciate that. Easy, you and your group there, your community, you guys are always amazing. You always have an awesome time, a lot of fun. Been a great supporter of ours, so I really appreciate you coming over. I thought I saw Mr. Patrick Yu there. Oh. All right, there we go. Easy Guy, how things going, man? So, Raiders, if this is your first time here, thank you for coming in with Mr. Easy Guy. I am DAJLCREW. I am joined on the farm with by Clearview Gaming and by Mr. Gallo Biani Films. You will not hear them in the headset for some reason. When we do the Discord through the Xbox, it does not want to include their audio. So, and when I join straight away in the Discord, it doesn't let my audio through. So it's kind of weird, but they're here, they're helping out, and we're just doing, you know, episode 3 here of our challenge. All right, you can go up and down when you get on that other side, Gallo, if you want to go up and down long ways. Oop. Watch. He's going to come at you. That's not me, that's the worker. He was all like, zoom. Yeah, I know. Yeah, and what we'll do is we'll have you two guys work toward the middle. It says that in the info when you sign up. Oh, does it? What, that your audio for other people won't be included? Is that what it says? They're probably working on a solution, I imagine. Buddha, how you doing, pal? Yeah, I thought I saw Mr. Patrick. How you doing, Mr. Patrick? Great to see you, buddy. Hope everything's awesome with you. Well, I'm going to go to sleep. We'll talk later tomorrow. Okay, MedSpot. You take care, pal. What speed you at on there, Gallows? About 6? I did send Jinx a message, too. He's on Farm Sim. No. Actually, can you message him? I have to remember message twisted. Yeah. I gotta try and get him in on, like... Oh, no, you're good. Mrs. Crew's gonna send him a message. Yeah, you're good, bro. I sent Jinx a message in Xbox about 15-20 minutes ago. So he might be, you know, finishing up something. Discord audio cannot be shared on console, but if you use a PC... Oh, hello. But if you use a PC to run the stream, you can add the Discord audio from there. Yeah, see, I am running the stream from PC. But every time we have people go in, it never includes their audio. I wonder if there's a Discord. Hey, there goes Clearview. Oh, Jinx is coming into the game. So I may have to get with some folks that might be pretty savvy about. Oh, never mind. Clear's here. What's up, Clear? Good, buddy. How are you, man? Let me. I'm going to shoot underneath here. Okay. No worries, buddy. No worries, man. It's all good. I'll talk to my buddy. Might be a mixer or something you need. Yeah. Or maybe it's a setting in Discord on the PC. You know what I mean? Maybe. So to raid and run, but I have a great stream. Easy Guy, thank you, bud. Let's get a parting shout out for Easy Guy 72, please. Easy, you have a great one, pal. Thank you so much for coming in with that raid. Thank you for bringing your raiders with you. You have a wonderful night. Tell everybody in the family we said hello from here at the Crusaders. 2 Easy Guys family over there. Thank you much, buddy. Tatico. Yo, Tat. Tat coming in with the big time. What's up, buddy? Yeah, Clear. If you want to run the harvester, run the harvester. If you want to run, I can empty. Jinx is coming in too, so just pick up whatever you want and let it ride. Just waiting for Jinx to come into live stream chat. So Gallo, you stay where you got to run. I see where you got to run. I'll move according to where you got to go. What's up, Tat? How are you, buddy? Thank you for that raid, Tat. Much appreciated, pal. Let's get a big old... Nope, never mind. Buddha got it. I got you, bro. I got you. Yep, got to run for work, Vito. Sounds great, buddy. Hey, Vito, have a great night. Have a safe night. We will see you again on the other side, buddy. Time to hit the bed. Missus and the baby. All right, Tatico. Hey, Tat, give the missus and the little baby a big old hug from the Crusaders, bud. We appreciate you. Have a wonderful night. Be good, sleep easy, and we'll see you again, buddy. Take care. Let's get a parting shout out for Tatico there, if we could, please. I think we have Big Vito is going to be leaving, so I think we have Buddha. Buddha's hanging, so we got Buddha in chat. So we'll have Buddha. Buddha will be modding. Mrs. might pop in from time to time, too. She's going to be doing some dinner, I think. And, yeah. Oh, I was going to say, yeah. Do you have access? You guys able to hear everything too? I'm good till about 7. Sounds good. All right, Buddha. You guys can hear everything okay coming through the stream? Maybe. He said maybe. Goes like, not too sure. Loud and clear. Sounds good, buddy. And Clear, if you can hear me, when you go into your, you know, where it shows us on the farm management screen, just make sure you hit mute. That helps avoid any like potential nonsense with the microphones. And I'm still waiting for Jinx to come in. Game audio a little quiet. Okay, all right. I'll go ahead as soon as we finish this row. I'll bump up the game audio. Oh, we're going to trade paint, baby. A little orange, a little red. Never hurt nobody. What's that, Clear? Gotcha. So how does one become a member? Don't love me no more? Cope, what's up, buddy? I'm going to run, see y'all. Okay, Twitch. Cope TV's in the house. What happened, Cope? Cope said you guys don't love me no more. What happened, Cope? So Flint, you and oh, they got ads. I would say, Gallo, you want to punch up Flint and let him know what the dealio is when you get a shot? Did I say Ghost or Gallo? Okay. Yeah, that reminds me, when you got some time, crew, let's rap. Sounds good, buddy. Cookie. Yo, what's up, Cookie? Yeah, where's Cope? What'd I do, Cope? What happened? First time chat from Cookie. Jinx, I think I saw Jinx pop in the chat. What's up, Jinx? Yeah, buddy, do your thing, man. Cookie gifted a sub to Cope. What's up, Cookie? Thank you so much for that gifted sub. That is tremendous. Appreciate you. Let me go into game. Let's see if we can bump up the game sound just a little bit. Just a little bit. Let's take, we'll bring the volume up to 50. Flint is back. Cookie, everybody's back from ads. Night Cope is my buddy. Got to look out for him. I know that's true, Cookie. Cope, where you at, pal? What happened? Cope said we don't love him no more. That couldn't be further from the truth. That couldn't be further from the truth. I'm here getting rid of trees on my map. Do some silage. Oh, nice, Cope. Okay. Now remember, Cope, told you you're always welcome on the map too, buddy. Anytime you want to join up, you let us know. Or just pop in. We'll have to give you the info. But anytime you want in, brother, you're more than welcome. We got Clearview Gaming. He's in here. We got Gallo Biani Films. And we got Jinx AUA. Yeah, so anytime you want to come in, bud, you let us know. Oh, hello. Sorry about that, gal. I didn't mean to hit that button. Anytime I stop, you keep going. I'll catch up to you. Yeah, the harvester is supposed to never stop. So you keep it going, I ride with you. Even if I miss you, I'll catch up. BRB, copy that, Buddha. Good evening, Poover Toss. Okay, now back to my question. Yeah, Flint, no worries, buddy. So, yeah, I'll tell you what. I think Gallo, if you and him get a chance, he'll be able to explain in detail to you. But I'll put it to you this way. We got a process that's in place for that kind of stuff. So we come knocking on your door. That's how we kind of do it. So, yeah, I would say catch up with your buddy there, Mr. Gallo. He'll be able to Okay, now to my Darius. Darius here? I don't think Darius is here. I didn't see Darius yet, Cookie. He said, I can dig that. Yep, yep. All good, thanks, man. Yeah, no worries, Cookie. Buddha said he's good until about 7. And Gallows in the headset, he said he can back up Buddha. Yeah, Vito already left. Yeah, he's got 7 o'clock. His new schedule starts today. 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. No, works. Yeah, he works in, I think it's like a factory type thing. But they got 3 shifts, so. New introduction, GGCO5Y. Welcome to the crew. 7:30 a.m. I was thinking to buy this game on PS4 since my PC can't run it. Crossplay, yeah, crossplay is perfect, boo. No problem there whatsoever, buddy. Yeah, you'd be able to run with us, or have your buddies, if they're on PC, run with you. Xbox friends, whatever you got, bud. Yeah. We've had very limited issues. Thank you, GG, for the follow. Really appreciate that. Welcome to the Crusaders. Or to the crew, I should say. Crusaders is a whole different beast. But everybody's welcome in the crew. But yeah, that's you shouldn't have any issues. I mean, you know, obviously you might have some, you know, some situations here and there, Toss. But in general, like right now, I'm on Xbox, Gallows on Xbox, Clearview's on PC, and Jinx is on old gen Xbox. And every one of them, to my knowledge, just popped right in. So if one of you guys who's coming up forward, well, both of you almost. Gallo, I would say when you finish your row, head on over to field 33. Ghost Trucker said, I'm new here. Yeah, don't listen to him, GG. He's playing tricks. You gotta watch that guy. He playing tricks, GG. He trying to be silly. He doing that clowning thing. He clowning around. Trying to be funny. Making people laugh. That's what he do. He's like, dang, I've been made. He's like, listen here, see? I'm new to this game, Muggsy. All right, so guys, the in the mod hub there was a brand new bale storage system coming up on your left there, clear. The brand new storage system that for bales that they put out, and I'll go show it to you in just a. Well, actually, I can show it to you right here. Let's see. There we go. So right here, they have 3 different sizes. You'll find it, if you download it, in your silo section. And you'll have 150 bales, 350, 800. I put the big one down just in case once we start getting, you know, bigger fields or many more fields, we're going to need room. So I put the 850 down. It shows up with the dirt. So you see this dirt that's in the middle? That shows up. I already had the dirt painted, so when I put it down, it was kind of hard to see where it was going to be, and it blended in. So I did put concrete down. And then as you can see, it painted the dirt over the concrete except for, you know, the outer edge there. So, you know, but it's really awesome. The only trouble is when you put the loader on this load point, the trailer that the bales were on, it only captured half the bales because that load point doesn't extend past here where the other bales were seated. So it's only going to catch what falls. What was that, buddy? 33. Yep. Yep. Yeah, right over to 33 there, pal. So what I did was I had to drop it here, and then the bunch that were back here, I just drove behind with the tractor and just gave them a little nudge, and then they popped in there. And then to pull them out, you're going to walk up to this offload button, not with the trailer. Trigger needs to be raised up slightly. Yeah, exactly, Reaper. Yep. So, and how you doing, by the way, Reaper? Great to see you, man. Let's get a big shout out for Reaper, please. So the offload trigger right here, you walk up to it. You do not bring your trailer or any vehicle to it. You're going to you're going to click on it, and it's going to tell you what's in there, and then you can tell it what you want pulled out from there, and then they will stack up right here, okay? And then you'll have to pull your trailer up to it at that point. Just getting home from work, Reaper? Sounds good, my friend. Hope you're doing amazing. Oh, that's cool. And guys, remember, any shout outs that we get out in the channel, make sure you go in and give them a big hello. Smash the free follow button. Hey, Buddha, if we could, hello. Buddha, if we could, if you could get a shout out for, oh, I'm sorry, you know what? I had the speed set on the other trailer. There you go. Now I got it set. This one was default at 19. If we can get a shout out for Gallo Biani Films, Clearview Gaming, and Jinx AUA, please, that'd be awesome. And I'm going to leave this trailer real quick, get over to the one near Gallo. Where'd Gallo go? Where he is? Where might he be? There he goes, up there. Okay. Thank you very much, Buddha. Appreciate you, pal. Yeah, buddy. How come none of the crop is disappearing? Oh, wait. No, it's a different... Wait, did you completely empty when you came off that field? You didn't have anything in there? All right. Well, here, jump out of there. Go do what you have to do with the kids. And I'll take a look. Let me offload this real quick. Yeah, it's supposed to. It does. I'll check it out. Yeah, I'll check it out. Let me see. Kloss tractor. No, this is Hurleman. Richard, how are you, Richard? So what's the challenge? So let's get a shout out for Brandeezy and Richard too, if we could. Brandeezy, what we got is we need to do $5 million by April 20th. The only crops that we can use are wheat, oat, barley. It must be, we have to use small tractors only. We cannot use any modern combines. They have to be all old combines. We have to have at least one of the 3 crops seeded at all times. And the only production that we can use is flour. And we're only allowed to use barley as the crop for the flour mill. And then we can sell straw, whether baled or in bulk. Okay? So that's kind of where we're at right now on that. So it's going to be pretty interesting, right? There, bam. Just as I said it, she said interesting. Hey guys, got to go to bed. Poover Toss, take care, my friend. Trucker's life, baby. Poover Toss, have a great one. Be safe. Enjoy your day tomorrow, and we will see you when we see you, pal. Good luck, and be good. Let's get a parting shout out for Poover Toss there, if we could, please. Yeah, I don't think I missed anything else. I think that covered it all. We tried to keep it simple, but difficult. Oh, and there's a caveat. So, unbeknownst to me, when I went and hold on, let's see what's happening here. Ew, we got. Oh, that's why there's oat. There's still oat in the harvester. I don't know if you can still hear me, Gallo, but that's what was going on. You have to make sure you have the other crop, or the old crop, out of the harvester. Coming in with the lurk, Richard, thank you. Guys, if I'm missing anything in chat, please excuse me. It's moving pretty quick, and between my computer screen and my TV screen here, I'm like in a tennis match. So I do apologize if I'm missing anything. All right, let's offload this. Thought you did. No worries, Gallo. I'm here, but yep. Scrolled up, Precur. Thanks, Buddha. Such a Gallo thing to do, right, Brandeezy? Thank you, Buddha, for doing that, man. I really appreciate it, bro. All right, let's see. Let's get this down. Now we should work. Whoops, I didn't mean to hire the worker, actually. Oh yeah. Yeah, there we go. Now it's disappearing. That's what we wanted. How you making out, Clearview? You're over here? Oh, sweet. Okay. I got to empty that other little trailer, too, because we did have a little bit extra oat in the combine here, so it wouldn't offload. But other than that, I'm going to try and get a headland going. And how many people do you have on the server you're playing on? So we are on a regular game save GG. It's I'm the host, and right now we have 4 people. We have myself, Clearview Gaming, Gallo Biani Films, and Mr. Jinx AUA. Welcome back, Flint. Appreciate it, buddy. All right, we're going to be getting pretty full here in just a second. So, Cope, if you're still there, buddy, let me know if you get on Conan on Xbox. I saw Cope was playing Conan today. Not sure if he was on Xbox or not, but if he is on Xbox, he'll be able to join our Dedi server. We do have a great Dedi server for Conan Exiles, on Xbox. It is not a cross-play game, so unfortunately it would have to be just Xbox players. But we do have an awesome G-Portal server. G-Portal server on Conan has been absolutely amazing. Oh yeah, yeah. Got to get in the Discord, boy. We're trying to get some. Players. You know, people that want to play, or maybe they're new to the game, right? Maybe don't learn. I know Cope's new to the game. He said he wants to learn how to play, and we are also going to look at trying Valheim out. Our buddy and teammate Ghost Trucker is on PC, so him and I, hopefully one of these days this week, we're going to try and see if it works crossplay. And then if it does, I'll get with G-Portal, and we'll probably get a Valheim server together. And we'll be able to have both of those up and running for people that want to play. You're new to it, Flint? All right, buddy. Yeah, Flint, I've been trying to get Gallo on, too. He just hasn't, you know, his time situation. Oh, you just downloaded Brandeezy? Valheim? Okay. Well, keep it in the back of your mind. And what I'll do is if this week, if we get to a trial run on the crossplay, if that works, I'll put a message in the Discord, and then, you know, I'll put an open, like, invitation, like, you know, whoever wants to play crossplay Valheim with us. You know, me and Ghost Trucker tried it out, crossplay worked, you know, DM me, blah blah blah, right? So keep a lookout for that, Brandeezy, and if you want in, then yeah, just binged it. Yeah, it does say it is crossplay, Flint. The only thing for me is I like to check it to make sure it works properly, because some of those games they say are crossplay, and the next thing you know, you get knee deep in it, and then you make promises to people, you know, and then all of a sudden it don't work. So according to the developers, Xbox and everybody, it's crossplay. So it's going to be a work in progress too. Yeah, exactly. But they're making some really good strides with the game. So we'll see what happens. But I would be more than happy to have, you know, people that want to join to come in and join. You know what I mean? I think it'll be a lot of fun. Okay, let's get some more going here. You're good, buddy. You're good. Actually, what I'll do is I'm going to come underneath you and loop around, and you can continue on that other side there. And we'll get these, get a headland going. You have that downloaded too? Cool. My best friend lives 3 hours from me, and he and I always game together. He made you download it. Nice. What was that, Clearview? Okay. Yeah, it's a good game. Yeah. Me and Ghost Trucker played it steady for wow. I want to say a few months. And then, you know, we just got away from it. Other stuff kind of came out, and, you know, we never got back on. But he re-downloaded it. I downloaded it through the Game Pass. I do have it on PC, but I wanted to see if, you know, the Game Pass situation was going to work too. So we'll see what happens. But you're more than welcome to join too, Clear. Anything we got open, Bo, all you got to do is let me know and just say, yo, man, I'm down. Just like you did today, you know? Yeah, anything you see, you're more than welcome to join us. All right, I'm going to stay down here and put a, maybe get like a quad headland going on down here or something like that. And actually, before I forget, we're going to have to unfurl this. Well, we might, yeah, we might need this tractor. Promise to try not to be annoying. No problem, Brandeezy. Mrs. Crew says, yo, what's up, Brandeezy? Oh, is that dropping a straw on there? Oh, okay. No worries. Probably just got turned off. Hey, Mrs. Crew. Brandeezy said, yo, hey, Mrs. Crew. It's actually good to see Mrs. Crew smile today. She's been feeling like shit. So, guys, we also, since we're kind of putting everything out there, we also have a VTC trucking company. Now, I know a lot of people are already knee-deep in trucking companies that they've been a part of for a while, and I am not suggesting that you come join us, leave them, and all that stuff. Okay, I'm not like trying to take anybody from anything, or if you're on a team and you've been running, because you can't be on two teams to the best of my knowledge, at least not through truck books. I think you can do a team in truck books and a team in trucking. But we do have Crusaders Trucking. We got a logo that's created. Big Vito has a Dedi server. We have ATS on there. We're running coast to coast. We have about 6 or 7 mods, I think. No, actually, it might be less than that. It might be 5. Maybe 5 mods that we have on there that are very simplistic mods, nothing major. We also are looking for a couple months, and I'll join y'all after I learn. No problem, Brandeezy. Any real farmers in chat? I have a question. Yep, right there, Mr. Cope. You got Buddha, baby. He got it. So if anyone is interested in being a part of the trucking company, please message me in the Discord. It is very new as far as the company and us getting together. So we don't have any schedules in place. You know, we don't have no times set. You know, it's going to be open to whenever people want to run, you run. At the moment, I'm not, you know, I don't care about race miles and true miles. But if you want to play ATS and you want to join the team, please just hit me up with a DM. And then at some point, if we start to grow, I'm going to go ahead and get a Dedi server for ETS. And if we have some ETS players that want to do ETS, I want to be able to make that available to them as well. So basically, the way our team's running, you know, we just want everybody that wants to game and have a good time with a group of people. We just want you to come on over and hang out and just have a blast. Whether we're all together on a regular basis or, you know, a couple times in the month, it doesn't really matter, right? As long as we're gaming, having fun, enjoying time with, you know, one person, two people, you know, that's really all that matters, guys. So, you know, if you're up for it, hit me up. And that goes for the farming. That goes for D4 when it comes out. You know, I'm going to create teams for everything that we do. World of Warships Legends. If you play World of Warships on Xbox, if you play it on PC, you know, let me know. We'll go ahead. In fact, I might go and create a Crusaders team on PC just to have that done. When Legends comes out with their clans, I'll get it together on there. So you guys just let me know. All right? I just want everybody to have fun. I want you to have a place to go. I want you to have a bunch of people that'll just, you know, want to hang out and play all the games or maybe one or two games together and just have a good time. That's all. Whether you're East Coast, U.S., West Coast, if you're in Japan, you're in Australia, I don't give a darn, right? You come in, hang out with us. We'll try and have a great time. And, you know, maybe make some really tight friends along the way, too. Hey, Ride Drift, what's up, buddy? You in, babe? Okay. I was going to say, let's get a shout out for... No, Buddha's there. He's just chit-chatting with Cope. I didn't want to bother him. Yeah, if you or Ghost are in there, if you can just give him a quick shout out. I don't want to bother Buddha while he's chit-chatting with Cope. You're chilling, Drift? All right, buddy. Sounds good, man. What we harvested? We are taking care of, we just got done oat, and at the moment we're working on some barley. Just got off Fortnite. Dude, how are you loving the update? Huh? How you loving that update to Fortnite, bro? Yo, my son almost lost his mind. Yeah. Oh, dude. Yeah, my son was so amped up, man, when he saw that. It was so funny. That's all you there, Clear. You take the right away, baby. Yeah, my son was like so hyped up. Their drift. Chinatown part's very detailed. Nice. Hydrate. Copy that, Mrs. Crew. Oh, what's up, baby? What's that, hun? Ride drift. If we can get ride drift, a shout out. I got some sheep and chickens on the farm now. Sweet. Very good, buddy. Yeah, Boot, I have Mrs. Crew doing a shout out for drift. I saw you talking with Cope. I didn't want to bother you. Figured I'd let you guys rap for a minute. All right, clear. I'm going to take the combine on the other side and start going. Actually, no, I'm going to let him go side to side. He does better side to side. All right, pal? And then I'll try and offload you and the worker at the same time, okay? No worries, Cope. All right. Anytime, buddy. I try to be of some assistance and try to pay attention. Not always on point, but I try. Now, in the month of December, that's going to be a big month for us. That's when we get to sell everything except barley. Oh, Cope. Dude, I love trying to put myself in the game, you know, like legit. Yeah. No, I agree. Yeah, and Cope, anytime this week, if you want to get together, even to just get the mods downloaded, if you wanted to join us, not saying you have to, but if you choose, let me know, and we will get that done. This way you'll have the server or the login info, you know, to get in, and then you'll have the mods, and, you know, you'll be ready to rock and roll anytime you want. Oh, yeah, absolutely, Drift. Great game, buddy. So much fun, man. Very relaxing game to chill out on. That's a worker on there too, Clear. I don't have control of him, so you may want to give him the right of way. I learned a lot about farming. Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, there's some things that are, you know, that you can take from it, right? Just about to offload you. Took off. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. No worries. You do your thing. All good. All right, I'll get ready to... You should be getting full here in a minute. Yeah, so we're going to finish up these two fields, guys. And then we're going to start our field prep. Actually, sorry, no. We're going to start our bale collecting, or bale making, I should say. So when we get done here, we'll start getting the other field road up. Start collecting. And then we'll get to our field prep after that. First time chat from Salsa Boricua. Are you in the same group as T Miller? So I'm not an SGA member, Salsa, but I was asked to join them. Me and DAJLCREW spoke maybe about a month ago, but unfortunately, because we had our team started, I wanted to make sure that, we gave our team a fair shake. I didn't want to bail on anybody. But they are an absolute incredible group of guys, gals, whoever's on the team. Their team is incredible. They're great supporters of our channel. And in fact, I even have links in my bot to talk, show their link for their channels. So yeah, Darius and Hosho and all those guys, I mean, Wheels, I mean, you name it, NBC, all of them have just been incredible to the community and myself. So yeah, I'm very, very thankful to know everybody over there. Just like the Rough Riders have always been good to us. Bumblebee, Lead Dog, Tony Miff, Six Wheelin', I mean, all these guys are just phenomenal people. So I'm, blessed to be a part of everything with them. And we have a new group that we've been kind of hanging out. Uncle Henry, what's up, matey? Yeah, the Daj connection. Yep. But I appreciate you popping in here, Salsa. It's really good to have you. I know that I have seen you in the streams over the last few days, so I was familiar with seeing the name. But yeah, it's great. Thanks for coming in. I appreciate it. Yeah, T Miller. It's funny. I never knew about T Miller until, geez, maybe, I don't know, maybe just a few weeks ago, if I'm not mistaken. And, oh, Salsa, thank you for the follow. I really appreciate that. But it was great. I've been in the last 2 streams that I've seen T Miller. And I go over there and hang out and kind of just chill and, spend some time there. So we've had a great time. Well, we have a new group that Mr. Clearview is a part of. They have a nice team called Honor Corps that they have together. They are working very hard and very diligently to do a lot of charity events and grow their charity event channel, I guess is the best way to put it. And Clearview and I have been hanging out for the last week, I'd imagine. And Clear and I did know each other even further back, but IRL stuff comes in and kind of takes you away from things that you're doing. But recently, we've been chit-chatting, and him and Cretion and Grumpy Old Marine. There's a couple others on there that I don't really know that well just yet, but great group of people. And they have an event coming up, I believe, this weekend. We're going to put Raising for Autism this weekend. Okay. So we're going to put something up in our Discord. Go ahead. Okay. Very cool. Nice. Okay. Yeah, because Cretion will probably have some time to put in. Yeah, yeah, he'll be finished with his job. So, but yeah, so we'll put something up in the Discord once they let me know, what I can put up, or how I can at least, you know, put something for anybody in our community in our Discord to be able to head on over there when they have their stream event going on, and who to reach out. I'll put links, for everybody that's going to be streaming, and then we'll try and even have it where Clear, maybe you'll be able to let people know in the group there when they stream if they want to post it in my self-promotion channel. Oh, good. Okay. Yeah, so we're going to get some things going. We want to help them out. Do the stretch, copy that drift. We always want to be a part in any way we can. I don't even care if it's not through anybody that we have streaming, right? Let's say we can't get that worked out right in the right amount of time, but as long as we can do something to get folks over there to see, what they're doing, what the event's for, and how people can help out. That's all I care about. They're going to do their thing. They're the ones, taking care of all the logistics. If they say, hey, crew, here's a link for what's going on, tell them to come over to, these channels, boom, let's do it, right? In the end, that's all that matters. So any way we can help out, we want to get over there and we want to assist. So I was just about to get over there and help you. There you go. We can switch out real quick if you want. Get you back in there. Yeah, and then it drifts. Yep, it'll just keep going. Yep. I'm gonna need you to restock these kisses. Oh, Brandeezy, let's get the stretch. Oh my goodness, we got to hydrate too. I think, no, Mrs. Crew, I got that hydrate. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I was looking on Amazon because I want to get an electric desk that'll raise up because I want to stand more. But man, they're like 200 beans for the cheapest. Most of the time, watch. Okay, Salsa. Probably not, Flint. Well, actually, Flint, let me ask you, what was it he was talking about? Tried to do the Kiss Miss Crew thing. It's, oh yeah, yeah, Brandeezy. It might yeah, I forget how many times we had that one set up, because we had some folks sometimes that come in and just spam that thing, and yeah, it went out of whack for sure. Oh no, Flint. Yeah, I don't know what that was about. I don't think I was in Viking stream at the time when they were talking about that. No, but that's something different. Oop. You stepping away, Clear? I got you. Come on. There we go. Yeah, and that, oh, Brandeezy, it was hilarious. Yo, let me tell you. So my daughter, she come in, I don't know how long ago it was. Could be 3-4 months ago, maybe 6. She come in and she saw the spam of Kiss Mrs. Crew, right, that was going in. And she was like, yo, what are we doing? What are we doing? And I'm like, wow, what's up? I said, we got a whole bunch of Kiss Mrs. Crews. She's like, yo, I don't need no siblings, guys. Y'all have to cut that out. So, yeah. So it's not, it's not approved. BRB, copy that, Buddha. It's not approved by the brothers and sisters here at the house. No way. Get out of here. Mr. D.R. Ravenholm. Yo, Dr. Ravenholm, what is going on, my friend? Yo, let's get a super shout out for D.R. Ravenholm. Yo, buddy, how you been, man? Yeah, it's not that kind of stream there, Brandeezy. That's right. Yeah, Easy Guy's back in the house. What's up, Easy? Hey, Ghost Trucker, you still in the chat, in the stream? I'll see if I might not have, my mods may have left out here. Oh, there goes Gallo. Never mind. Let's get, yeah, let's get Dr. Ravenholm. Let's get Easy again one more time. Y'all keeping out of trouble? We're trying, Ravenholm. Ravenholm, thank you so much, man, for coming in with that raid, brother. I really, really appreciate that, man. It's an honor to have you come in and raid us. Thank you for bringing your team on over here. Raiders, thanks for coming in with DR Ravenholm to come see us over here. Really appreciate it. You guys are absolutely incredible. Thank you so much. I hope you had a great stream. I hope your day is going awesome. Please come on in, sit back, relax if you so choose. You're going to see some old equipment running. We have a challenge that we're doing. And, yeah, we're, you know, we got some things going on here. Oh, you back clear? What's that, buddy? You back? Yeah, yeah. Dude, you do what you got to do, my friend. Here you go. You can jump back in here. Yep. I was just keeping this running while you stepped away. Oh, we're at 100%, actually. We just got to empty this sucker out. Yeah, you jump back in there. I'll empty it out. There you go. You're good. Need old farmer, too. That's right. That's right, Salsa. Yeah, we're doing a challenge. And part of the challenge includes us, you know, using smaller equipment. I won't say antiquated equipment, but smaller equipment for sure. Because we will have some modern stuff, probably more tractors than anything. But we're only allowed to use small tractors. Can't use any medium or large. So that's one part of the challenge that we're doing. But Ravenholm, I am really glad, man, that you came in and gave us that raid. I feel honored. I thank you. All the raiders that came in, really appreciate you coming in with that as well. And it's great to see everybody. Thank you. Did you try what Katie mentioned? The peppermint and what was the other one she mentioned yesterday? Peppermint tea and ginger. Yeah. Yeah, you should give that a try. I heard that is pretty good for that cramp stuff. All right, there's another swig of hydration. We just got plain old water going. I'm actually going to need another bottle. I just finished that one. Watch out, Zeus. Watch out, Zeus. Okay. So yeah, guys, on the farm, you won't see them just yet. We got Jinx, who joined us. We got Clearview Gaming, and we have Gallo Biani Films. Mint Tea. Oh yeah, mint. I love mint. So Ravenholm, we have a a challenge that we just started. We're in episode 3. The challenge is we have to do $5 million by April 20th. We are only allowed to use wheat, oat, and barley. We can use the straw. We are only allowed to make flour in the productions. No animals. And we're only allowed to use small tractors. And we have to use the old combines. We cannot use any modern combines. Oh, and that's what I forgot to tell you guys earlier. Let's get a save here. That's right, Salsa. No Coca-Cola. I'll dehydrate. So unbeknownst to me, till not yesterday, the day before, I found out that when you get on the map on hard difficulty, you have a $200,000 loan. I had no idea that we had this loan. Oh, my apologies, Claire. I had no idea that we had that loan. And then all of a sudden, like 2 days ago, you know, I had to fast forward through the day or sleep. And then all of a sudden I saw this interest thing pop up. And I'm like, interest? I didn't take no loan out. Why we got interest? And here it comes with the map. I guess when you do hard difficulty, it throws that in there for you. So that was something. That was, what do you call that? A fine how do you do? So I was like, well, so I was going to put the money in to get rid of it. But then I was like, well, you know, we are trying to do a pretty tough challenge. So I left it in. So that's going to be interesting, right? Because that's 200,000 we got to pay back right out the gate right there. So, no, get out of here. Are you kidding? Tech guy Brian. What is going on, tech guy? Yo, this dude, let me tell you, tech guy, you are awesome, brother. You guys coming in with these raids, absolutely incredible. Tech guy Brian, let's get a huge shout out for tech guy. I was in tech guy's stream about an hour and a half ago, watching him ride around in his big old ATS truck, just kicking it like crazy, flipping, you name it. He was having a good old time. What's up, cuz? Thanks for bringing your team over here, man. I really appreciate it. Raiders, welcome. Welcome to DAJLCREW, who, by the way, we were just talking about the VTC that we just started. I got a wheel from my man Twisted Steel, one of our teammates. And we're going to try and get that wheel set up this week if we can and give it a run on our ATS. But yeah, we're going to be rocking some ATS too ourselves, bro. But yo, man, great to see you, tech guy. Thank you so much. I will kill 42. What's up, buddy? Uncle Henry with the stretch. Thank you, Uncle Henry. Ah, there goes Big Vito. But really appreciate that, tech guy. Thank you so much, pal. Doing good. How about you? Awesome, awesome, I will. I enjoy my games. That's right, Tech Guy. Definitely, man. Yeah, so thanks, Tech, man. I appreciate you coming in with that raid, brother. Really means a lot to me, pal. You guys are awesome. Yeah, I can't wait to get that wheel set up. Oh, it's going to be a lot of fun, man. Get back on our Deddy server, run some coast to coast. I already got, what, I think three garages set up across the U.S. so far. But I had one in Savannah, one in Philly, and I want to say one in, was it in Cali or was it in Nevada? Shoot, now I don't remember. It's been a while. That's right, Tech Guy. Yeah, I appreciate it, man. Like I said, you know, I'd say majority of the time, I always see your name pop up first when I start my streams, especially in the morning. As soon as I pop in, like the first name I see pop up is Tech Guy Brian saying, "Yo, what's up, crew?" So, yeah, man, I really appreciate you coming in, brother. And once again, as always, guys, make sure if you are not hitting the follow button for any of the folks that we give shout outs to, you got to do it. If it's getting if they're getting a shout out, go give them that follow. It's free, costs nothing, helps everybody out tremendously. That's it, Tech Guy. Oh, nice, clear. Okay. That's awesome. So Clearview Gaming was just telling me he just got his affiliate last week, guys. That's right. Awesome, brother. Let's get another shout out for Clearview Gaming if we could, please. Oh, there goes Jinx. I didn't know Jinx was back. Alrighty. So what's up, Jinx? He may already have that other field done. He may have been here the whole time. That's even better. Yeah, no problem, man. Whenever you got a jet, you jet, pal. You got a big congrats from Vito there, Clear. All right, we're at 84% on this trailer. Let's jump in that other one there. 85% on this one. Okay. That's pretty consistent. Here, I'm looping around to get you, bro. Oh, this is a nice barley harvest. Grub time, man, but I'll be chilling. Okay, Tech. Hey, you grub out, man. Enjoy that dinner. You have an awesome one. Thanks for hanging. Thanks for the raid, man. Appreciate it. Yeah, look at that. Jinx got a full boat over there. Yep. That's awesome. Thank you, baby. Never did. Yeah, this is going by real good, man. We are kicking it on here. Yep. So guys, if anybody's into baseball, I don't know when MLB starts up, but I know my team, the Phillies, they start their season on Thursday. So if we have any baseball fans, oh, what was that, Clear? The season will start Thursday as well. Okay. Yeah, Gallo's a huge Astros fan, so him and I had a lot to talk about during the World Series. So you're a Houston fan too? Nice. Yeah, so unfortunately, didn't work out. But just imagine how great it would have been if the Phillies would have won the World Series and then the Birds come in and win the Super Bowl same season. That'd have been crazy. Because we had that opportunity in 1980. The Phillies won the World Series, but the Eagles lost Super Bowl. That would have been something. All right, this is full. I'm going to go offload. Oh, it looks like Gallo's back too. Oh, you know what? I'll be able to show you guys how we do the bales. I'll show you the new system. It's really simple. Let me offload. Mrs. TGB. What's up, Mrs. TGB? Welcome in. Thank you for that follow. Welcome to the crew. Great to see you. Come on in, hang out, Mrs. TGB. First time chat. What's up, Mrs. TGB? Thank you very much. Great to see you. Welcome in. Hope you're doing amazing. Yo, the headshot. The headshot thought. What's up, headshot? First time chat. Welcome in, headshot. How are you, brother? Good to see you. Hope you're doing awesome. And hopefully anybody who's new here, if you hear me use terms like guys and brother, and I don't mean anything like in a bad way. I just group everybody together. It's kind of like a whole group thing. But if you prefer that I call you something else, please let me know. I say cuz, I say, yo, what's up, peeps? Like, I try to be not individual. I try to, it's like just everybody. So if it is something, though, that you don't like, just let me know. I want to be sensitive. All right, so let's see. Where's the, let me get him out of here. Okay, and I'm going to need the other trailer. Where's the other trailer? Is the other trailer full? Gallo took it. All right. So I'll grab this one. Gallo, if you hear me, that's cool. Okay. I identify as... What's up, Smith? How are you? Mr. Flint raised. Gallo, if you want to keep that trailer at the farm there, you can. I'll take this one and offload whatever's left over. Doing good yourself? Awesome. We are doing absolutely awesome. Appreciate everybody coming in and hanging out too, man. Means a lot. All right, let's go, and we're going to scoop up some bales. Then I'll show you guys how this bale drop-off facility works. If you don't already know, some of you may already used it. It just came out today. So we did put it on here. I tried it out early this morning. Oh, looks like we got another bale or two over there. That might fill it up. I think it does 28 actually. Okay, so just one more. There it is over there. Head over this way. We got an ad coming up in about 20 seconds. What's that, clear? All right, there we go, 28. All right. Clear's just got that row and a little bit on this end when he gets back, and that field will be done as well. All right, we're going to head over to the auto, or yeah, I guess you call it auto load, because it's not manual, that's for sure. We're going to head over. I'll show you guys how simple. The one problem that we did talk about, though, it doesn't collect all the bales on the drop point. The way the modder put the drop point, it's not as, it's a small little piece. So, you know, it's not, they'll have to modify that for sure. All right, so what you want to do is come over on the outside edge, and what I usually do is I'll line up almost to the back so that I get as many bales on the trigger as possible. We're going to hit transport, slide them over. Let me come out this way a little bit more so you can see it. Just slide them over on the drop point. Hello. Slide over. There we go. Unload bales. And you see they populate in. And you see the little bit that it doesn't get, right? So all I'll do is just go and just kind of nudge them into the spawn point there. And there you go. All done. Hey, Nitro, what's up, buddy? Oh, I'm sorry, Salsa. Salsa, we're going to have more if we missed it. I apologize. I got more coming, so we'll hit you up with it. Yeah, it works real simple, and I'll even show you guys how it loads up too. I'll wait till the ad. Whoops, got to make sure you put it back in mode though. Reset operating position. Hola, Outdoor, first time chat. What's happening? Oh, wait a second. Hold on. Did I see my Orkel trailer? What trailer? Hold on. What trailer is yours? Is this your trailer right here? Yeah, this trailer here. Or if you're on console, it's the Lizard TX130. Yeah. Are you... No way. Get out of here. Are you serious? Oh, Ola. Yo, I was talking your trailer up yesterday. Yo, you ask anybody that was in the stream, or you can go back and look at my old stream. I was talking your trailer up yesterday like you would not believe. Yo, man, I love your trailer. I love it. I love it. I got 3 of them on this map. Dude, kudos to you. He's the Renaboo map creator. Oh, hey, Buddha, do me a favor. Can you please send me his information and the map in the DM in the Discord for me? Because I definitely, like, we're playing MissyB's map. We're friends with MissyB. And if there's anybody I know that's I will check out your equipment. I'll run it. Dude, I love that trailer. Oh, it's a PC map? Oh, okay. All right, so I won't be able to do anything with the map. But at least I have his information. And, you know, oh, that's fantastic. If he has a Discord, Buddha, if you could send me the link for his Discord, too. Dude, I was talking up your trailer like you wouldn't believe yesterday. Be crossplay? Oh, I'm in, bro. You just let me know. I am in. When that map's ready, let me check it out, bro. I will definitely go give it a look. But we were talking about your trailer yet. Dude, that is so funny. That's absolutely incredible. Yo, crew, can I get a trailer? Sure can, Cope. It's there, baby. Yeah, it's so funny that you're here. I'm stumped because we were just talking. You could, like I said, you could check out my video from yesterday. We just got done talking about that. That's so funny, man. Well, it's a pleasure to have you here, and we're very thankful that you put that together because I love it. No kidding, Buddha. Okay. Yeah, if you can get me, I just hit you with a follow there. And if you can get me, yeah, if he's got some Discord info, if you're able to get that to me, that'd be awesome. Yeah, Jinx and I, when we were talking, we were just saying how detailed everything was, that we liked that you actually thought through everything. Like, I mean, guys, look, I'll show you. For those of you that didn't see it yesterday. So here's what we talked about yesterday. So if you're going to play small map, medium map, or if you're going to do a big map and you're just going to use many trailers and you're not going to get high capacity, you could do that, okay? But with the way that this trailer is put together, okay, you start off 8,500 liters, nice get-around trailer, can do a lot of things around the farm, right? Boom. Look at what happens here. 8,500 liters, but you're set for stones. Take a look at what happened here, right? We got the rim, the protectors on the inside, right? Because you know the stones and all can get caught in those little brackets there, right? So there was enough consideration put into the mod to put these metal, aluminum frames there to protect that. 8,500 liters, dump stones in there, you got a stone. collection, trailer, boom, done. Okay? Next thing, you got 18,000 liter capacity. That's what we're running right now. Okay? Boom. You want to go pick up some wood? It's all set, ready for some wood. Okay? Toolbox is available for all the trailers as well. I'll swing over here so you can see the toolbox. Boom, there goes the toolbox. Ready to go. Okay? Now, wood configuration. You want to go in, you want to try something else? There we go. We got silage. 20,000 liters of silage. Next thing, you want to go and get some bales. Got a bale trailer. Now, we use this for, well, I'll show you guys. So we have 3 of them. We have 2 18,000 capacity ones, and we have the bale trailer. There you are, back to your original. You have a legacy color, some black and yellow. And then you also have this one, which I like, the Christmas color, legacy red and green. Really cool looking colors. And then we're back to your modern black and orange. So, yeah, guys, if you get a chance, download that on your map. You're going to love it. It's a great trailer. And Ola, thank you for making that mod, my brother. Really appreciate it. Look forward to seeing some more stuff by you. And, yeah, if we can kind of link up in the Discord, you know, we'll definitely keep a lookout for your stuff, bro. Really mean it, man. It's so funny. I'm just stunned. Now, we were just talking about this trailer yesterday. We were kind of showcasing it in the stream. And then, what is the name of the trailer on PC? Actually, Olin, if you're still here, if you can give our buddy Cope the PC name of that. There you go, Cope. Orkel TX130. Oh yeah, got a mulch. Yep. So Jinx, did you hear me talking about the trailer there? That's hilarious that we were just talking about that yesterday. And the modder shows up in the chat. I'm stupefied. All right, so we showed you how to load this bale loading new mod. Okay. Now remember what I said. Do not bring your trailer in here to offload or to load the trailer with the bales. All right. What you're going to do? You're going to go up here. You're going to click it. It's going to tell you what you have. And in this case, we're not going to bring out all of them. I'll bring out I'll bring out about 3 or 4 here. You hit start, and there you go. Bales will stack up. And then you're ready to collect them with whatever you want to collect them with. It'll do round bales as well, too, guys. All right, so what we'll do is we'll, you know, pick these back up. And remember, like I said, go to the outside edge. Well, at least with this type of bale collector. If you have a different one that doesn't do what this does, then, you know, you'll want to do something different there. All right, Clear, you heading off, buddy? Sounds great. I appreciate it. I appreciate it, my friend. Thank you so much. You have an amazing rest of your evening. Give the family a big hello for us. All right? And you take care, and we'll keep in touch. All right, pal. And then there you go. Just unload bales. And I wanted to wind down with a stream. Pick the first one I see in English, and here we go. Wow. Yo, that's incredible. That is absolutely incredible. Well, it's a pleasure to have you here. And I hope to see you more, and I can't wait. I can't wait to get over on your stream as well, man. Really appreciate you being here and the work that you do. There we go. Load it up, guys. There goes Jinx. He's got the mulch started. I'm going to go put this trailer away. And then here's what we use the bale trailer, the flatbed that was a part of that. So what we did here was loaded up our pallets. We got our fert and rocking and rolling, baby. Look at that. I'm telling you, man, this trailer will be on, other than maybe like Fox Farms, you know, something like that. We're gonna have this trailer on here, and I want Swede to try out the wood part of it since he's our logging mafia. And yeah, it's great. There you go, right there. See, both sitting in there, ready to go. Is the trailer auto load? That I don't know for trees. Is it auto load for trees, Ola? I didn't see anything. I haven't tried the trees, so I don't, I haven't tried anything with logs yet. So I can't say yes or no. So weird, I feel I know, it's really cool, Ola. I'm glad that you found the stream here. That's a great thing, man. All right, so I saw Gallo. He's getting the front cultivator. So I'm going to go and, let's see, front cultivator, roller. I need to roll. So let's go. We'll pick up our weight. And then we'll grab the roller. Oh, okay, so universal auto load works with the trailer natively. Okay. Well, I guess we'd have to try it out, right, Ola? Maybe it would work on console. I don't know. I know they do have a lot of auto load stuff on console. I don't know about. I know there's a tree auto loader that came out. I have not used it. I'd have to refer to my buddy Swede or anybody in chat if anybody's tried it. I don't know how effective it is. We got an ad coming up in about 10 seconds, guys. I'm thinking Gallo's waving hello. I want GMC trucks on console. Oh, that'd be something, huh? Gallo was like, hey, hello, how you doing? I'm over here. So what we'll do as soon as Gallo does the, you want to use this tractor on that instead, Gallo? This one I think works better. This is the only implement that we have a little bit of wonkiness with, but as long as you place and you kind of steer ahead just a little bit, you know, then you're good. There you go, Gallo. If you want to jump in there, bro. Audio is doing the up-down thing. Oh, what's that, Cope? Sorry. All right, I'll unplug. Hold on. All right, here we go. Test, test. 1, 2, 1, 2. How's that? Is that better, guys? All right, very good. Thank you. All right, so I'll let Gallo get 2 rows, and then I'll start following up. Oh, you know what? Let me go check on our production. Let's check on our flour. Oh, we're missing ingredients. I'm gonna have to go grab a trailer full of barley here. I'll be back. Yo, Little Raz, what's up, buddy? Little Raz coming in with the raid. Thank you, Little Raz. Appreciate that, pal. How are you, Little Raz? Welcome in, Raiders. It's the Rascal Raid, baby. Appreciate it. Great to see you again. What's happening, Raz? Let's get a big shout out for Little Raz, please. All right. All right, we're heading out to the production facility. Oh, Ola came in with the follow there. Ola, thank you, buddy. I really appreciate that, man. Thank you very much. Much appreciated. Uncle Henry, what's up, Uncle? Did we get a big shout out for Uncle Henry too? Let's make sure we get one for Henry. Now, for those of you that are wondering why I don't have the beacons on, I've had a few people that when the beacons were on, it kind of gave them like a slight headache kind of feel. So I don't do it, so I don't want to disrupt anybody and have them feel uncomfortable with that. So we don't do that. Oh, actually, you know what? I could have cut through the farm. There's a dirt road that leads out. Came in on Rascal's Raid, but I was already lurking. Yep. No worries, pal. No worries. Let's see. I think I can take this this road by the shop, if I remember correctly. Yeah, I can follow that down underneath the... Yep. Actually, wait. Let's see. No. We want to go straight out. No worries, Unc. Alright. Let's get that. We're not going to go in cab. We want Ola to see his trailer. Keep that on screen. Oh, you know what, Ola? Since you're still here. So yesterday, Jinx and I were talking about the trailer. The one thing that I would say, I don't know if you can or you cannot do it. You see how the cover snaps on and off? Are you guys able to make it so that that will roll over and then roll closed? Is that a possible thing, or is that something that wouldn't work for that? Sadly not. It's a default. Yep, okay. Yep, that's why we wanted to ask you. Either way, I wouldn't know the first thing how to animate that. Well, okay, gotcha. No worries. Well, hey, look, you're doing your thing as time goes by. You know, the people that you connect with and everything like that, there might be some tricks of the trade, I'm sure, that, you know, people will be willing to share. You know what I mean? Yeah, exactly. Yep, yep. And we do have a full boat there. See, and here's something, right? So these little things, I'll show you. These are little things too that that we come across when we're playing. Whoop, that are key. So something like this here. Right? You see how they spawn in the middle? Now, people who don't mod, like myself, right? I don't know what you can or can't do. But for me, this is wasted space for more pallets to be able to spawn. At least have it double, right? So there must be some way to either just stretch this out a little bit further or have this spawn back here, right? So have it, you know, spawn there, and then have the other one, you know, be able to spawn in over here next to it, right? Like that. That would be cool. Yeah, exactly. Right? So that would be ideal for that situation. Oh, and I did buy that auto load trailer, so we're going to be able to pick these up and sell these in December. So that'll be something that we're going to do. For right now, I'm just trying to keep that area sure. I'm going to try and keep that area open so that that stuff will keep producing. You can see them. They're still popping out. December in-game here is going to be a great month for us. We got crop to sell. We got all this flour to sell. Yeah, Ola does some amazing stuff with Houdini that just yep, spline and all that. Oh, yeah. Yeah, well, I've watched MissyB Mod Maps. I've watched DAJLCREW. And I've also watched old Grumpy Marine. Him and Cretion, and I know there was one other person that was modding with them. I just, for some reason, I cannot remember the name. But yeah, there was so much that goes into it. So I really value, you know, what folks do in the modding community. Man, they are still populating here. Holy smokes. Hey, Cope's here. All right, crew. I'm off for now. Dinner with the hubby. All right, Brandeezy. Take care. And absolutely our awesome, awesome teammate, Mr. Cope TV. He does work alongside and helps and actually makes his own stuff there for PV. Right, Cope? If we can get a parting shout out for Brandeezy, please. Yeah, Cope's an awesome, awesome map maker as well. I'll do my best to make it interesting. Okay. So Houdini, is that like a software that you would download to help do the modding? Is that what that? I'm assuming that's what that means. Separate software. Nice. Okay. What's that, baby? What you say, babe? Hey, you all right, champ? You all right, champ? He's a good boy. He's a good boy. All right? What's up, Zeus? You good? You good, bud? Hey, Cope, Mrs. is, she got her, Monday Night Raw on. She ready to chill. Good. Houdini will do all the landscaping and everything. Just poof. Oh, wow. Oh, that's awesome. What was that, babe? There's a movie. Oh, Dungeons and Dragons? Oh, okay. I didn't know that. Oh, that's cool. Man, look at all this flour we're going to have to sell, guys. Holy smokes. Yeah, I believe so. I got a link from a friend, no pay. Okay. Dude, this is incredible. And this is all just from barley, too. One harvest of barley. This doesn't even count the barley we just put in. All right, there we go. All right, let's we'll get the worker to drive this back. This way we can get back on the roller. Come on. Let's make sure he gets out of here properly. And looks like he did. All right, good. Now we can start up. Let's get this. No, you know what? Let's go here. This way we can keep Gallo ahead of us. I would love to learn to do that. I have no clue how to work Blender. I haven't looked at it since that night again. I'm too busy this time of year. Copy that. Yeah, that's awesome. Yo, Steve-O. What's up, Steve-O? Thank you for that raid, buddy. Welcome in. It's Steve-O is in the house. Another great friend and content creator. What's happening, buddy? Oh, thank you for the bit, Steve-O. You rock, pal. Thank you so much. Great to see you, pal. What were you playing today? SnowRunner? Nice. Welcome in, Steve-O. Welcome in, Raiders. Thanks for the bits. You rock, pal. There's a big shout out for Steve-O. So how you doing tonight, Steve? I know it's pretty late for you over there in the UK. I hope you and your mom are doing great. From the Jerry Springer Show? Nope. Different guy. Supper time, I'm alert. Okay, Buddha. Thank you, pal. Steve-O, welcome in, Bo. How'd you make out on SnowRunner, hitting that hardcore mode? All right, buddy. First time chat from Amador Playo? Amador Ahmed. I'm not sure how to say this. Let's see. Ahmad or play. Amader play. Did I say that right? Which way do we say it? Welcome in, first time chat. Appreciate you for coming in. Thank you for the follow. Great to see you. Welcome to the crew. We call you Mad for short. Just got level 10 of Snow Runner Hardcore. Way to go, Steve-O. Good job, buddy. All right, what we'll do is we'll head over this way. Thank you for that follow. Much appreciated. Welcome in. Thanks for the first time chat. Great to see you here. Come on in, hang out with us. All right, so we're just busting out these fields. We got 2 fields harvested, 2 fields windrowed, bales collected. We have mulching finished on this field. We have mulching getting done on the second field. Gallows over here, taking out the cultivating. All right, bud. What, you got a hairball stuck in there, pal? You've been playing Conan as well? Oh, nice. Yeah, Cope was hitting up some Conan earlier today, too, on PC. That's awesome. I think this is the second harvest on these fields. So I'm going to go take, we're going to put the worker on here real quick. We're just going to get a save in and we're going to take a look. Make sure where we're at here. Let's turn this off. Okay, seabed's going. We ain't going to worry about that. Fertilized. Not worried about that yet. Needs plow, nope. Needs lime, nope. And mulched. There we go. Alright, so I just wanted to get an overlook on how we were sitting right there. And let's take a look at... Nope, Jinx has got that going. All right, so we're just going to hang here. Gallo's going to finish this field up in just a couple minutes. So guys, look, I really appreciate everybody coming out, man. It's been tremendous. You guys have been incredible. What's up, pimpin'? Crazy Okie in the house. What's up, cuz? How are you, man? Good to see you. Actually, I can put this trailer away now that we're done with this trailer. There's another one of our great teammates, Mr. Crazy Okie Farms. Welcome in, buddy. Good to see you. Hope your evening is going well. Woo, hello. All right, so Gallo's got the shout out for you. Wait, didn't we just do that field yesterday? We sure did. We just finished 2 fields, actually, 28 and 33. And crazy. Take a look here. Here, take a look, bro. What do you see? Look at our flower. That's all our flowers so far. I got to buy a autoload trailer, which I do have. I just got to buy it, but we have to sell all our stuff. Actually, is going to be good to sell in December. So we're going to be ready for some big money in December. Yeah, it's going to be real good. Yeah, if you take a look here, yeah, December, and then flower. December. So, yeah, we're going to be in good shape. Oh, there goes Gallo again. Am I not? Let me just check. Did it dump me out of Discord? No, I'm still there. Yeah, I just wanted to make sure it didn't kick me, and that's why I wasn't hearing anybody. But yeah, Gallo, if you're talking, I do not hear you, so I do apologize. Try hiding the tractor. That's funny, Crazy. Yeah, yesterday, Crazy, as we finished the stream, can you hear me? Oh, no, I was saying what Nitro said. But I do not hear you, Nitro. I do see you. That's cool. At least you hear me, though, Gallo. That's cool. And I did hear you, so that's good. Yeah, yesterday, Crazy, as we were leaving, you know, he was kind of hoping that we were just going to be like, you know, hey, let's get going. So he took the Steyr tractor, and he took it way up in the top edge of the map. In fact, I think, if I remember, it was... I want to say it was up, no, hold on. It was up in here, right above 74. So he took the tractor all the way up here, and I just happened to be tabbing through the vehicles, and I was like, when I tabbed into the Steyr, it's sitting on the edge of the map in the woods there, and I'm like, wait, what the heck is going on here? And Crazy was hauling ass down the field to get back to the farm. He was like, dang, man, I was trying to hide that thing up there, thinking you were just going to, you know, save and bug out. But, yeah, he just happened to catch me at the time that I wasn't doing that. And there's another great teammate of ours, Mr. Nitro Frog. Let's get another shout out if we could. Did we get another one for Nitro? Let's get another one for Nitro. There we go. So yeah, it's great seeing you guys. Thanks for coming in tonight. All right, let's take a look here. Looking good. Yep, looks nice. Gallo's got one more little pass there, and this field will be done cultivating. I think Gallo dropped the pocket, huh? He said you lost the game. He didn't drop nothing crazy. He said you lost it. Yeah, he said, nuh-uh. He said things drop in my pocket, but they ain't dropping out. That's for damn sure. Can I reply to Gallo like I did Outlaw last night? Oh, I don't know. I don't know. How did that go down? Oh, yeah, with the where you guys had to be put in the corner. Yeah, Twisted was like, yo, these guys, and we need to have, boys, let's go, sit down over here. Look, you're getting all overheated. Remember that when you were a kid? You'd have those big family gatherings where like all your cousins would come over and you start running amok through the house. And I know for me it was my grandmother. She'd come over. Johnny, come here. Yo, look at you. You're getting all overheated. She started pushing your hair around. Look, you're sweating. Why don't you, you and your cousin, go in the other room and go grab the, you know, whatever it was, the Star Wars figures, Othello, Monopoly, right? Whatever we had. Be like, but Grandma, it's kind of fun what we're doing now. Yeah, but you're getting all overheated. Look, you're in your Sunday clothes. We didn't have dinner yet. You're going to look a mess. Like, but I didn't care, Grandma. I just what do I care what clothes I'm in, man? I'm having a good time. But, you know, you had to do what you were told. Back in those days, you did. You know what I mean? You did what you were told. I'm sure Gallo and Crazy and some others, they could talk about them ass whoopings that would come hither. Ain't too many young bucks talk about ass whoopings nowadays, do they? What was that, Gallo? You got a few of them, huh? I got a good, what had happened was, so, you know, for me, I did make it easy for my mother and my grandmother. They were the disciplinarians. My grandfather was just out working, right? So I made it easy for him. Yeah, if you didn't get, Mom got out the wooden spoon, that's right. So I had the wooden spoon, you know, a couple times, but I was pretty good with, I just loved being outside playing sports. So I made it easy. They just said, John, come here. All right, so guess what? No hockey this weekend. I'd be like, oh. I'd be like, what, right? I was done. No football. Oh, did you? Oh, snap. Okay. So I would be like, you know, no football. You know, this time of year, no hockey, no baseball. So they made it real easy because I never wanted to miss out. So I tended to not go too overboard, right? But this one time, I forged my mom's signature on a report card twice because I had failed a class twice. I hated the teacher, so I didn't try for nothing. And, you know, Mom got up for work one morning and she was like, you know, I don't remember seeing a report card from you in a long while. Now, remember, she saw the first one. The next two, she didn't see. So we're coming up toward the end, and she's like, what happened? I said, you know, I did my normal, you know, like B's and a couple A's here. I did have one C, though. That was kind of bad, but I'll get it back. Oh, really? That was it? She's like, and what did I tell you after you showed it to me? You just said try harder. That's all. She's like, really? That doesn't sound like me. She said, all right. So she found out. she found out eventually that I, you know, forged it. So I was going to get a whooping. So I put a plate in the back of my pants. Now, mind you, I was probably, I don't know, 3rd grade or something, 4th grade. So I put a plate in the back of my pants, and she put me over her knee. And I think she could tell, right? You could tell when you got a plate in the back of your damn pants. Well, she hit me with the spoon anyway. She probably did it on purpose. And I hear the, you know, like the hit, nothing happened. And she's like, oh, what do we got here? And I'm like, and then this is where I put Gallo's part into it. What had happened was I was doing the dishes, and it must have fell back there, Mom. I didn't even know. I had no idea it was back there. And you know what happened after that, right, Crazy and Gallo? Woo! What had happened was Crew wasn't able to sit down for a little while. Crew found that standing up next to a cool fan blowing on his ass was felt a little bit better. Yeah, we didn't play around when it came to that stuff. But they would lay it on to you, man. Them wooden spoons. Whew. Some folks, it wasn't even wooden spoons. It may have been whatever was in reach. And that belt, Pop always had a belt on, right? Pop was always ready with the belt. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, it was no problem. Pop, you learned that Dad could unbuckle a belt quick as hell. They just whoosh, whoop. Next thing you know, it was out. It was like a sword. He just Oh, you popped the waterbed? Oh, wow. Nice. Yeah, man, I always thought when I saw, I didn't have a dad growing up, so I never really got the belt. But I remember seeing my buddy's dad, man. It looked like he pulled a freaking sword out of sheath. He just a swoop, and it made that little slap at the end when the last bit kind of come out. That's, you knew when you were at your boy's house and you heard the swoop, you whoop. All right, gotta go, bud. Yo, I'll catch you tomorrow, man, after school. Yeah, you were like, nah, bro, I'm out of here, man. I ain't. He might hit me just 'cause I'm your friend. I'm gone. How'd that song go? Don't come around here no more. Yeah, buddy. We stayed away. How about you, Jinx? How about on the island, bro? They doing any different over there? Or they just same stuff? Oh, is Jinx in here? Thought I saw him pop in. Did he resync? I remember the first and last time I cussed around my grandma. That's right. That was all in the same day, too. How was your day today, Gallo? Yeah, I tried to get into, I tried to get in there today, bro, but, man, I was so busy this morning, this afternoon, on the phone. Like, they all of a sudden, like, lost some paperwork or didn't have paperwork set up for my mom. Like, from, like, you know, companies that take care of her aid for being here at home. And it's like, it's my fault. Like, I didn't lose the papers. I'm the one who signed them and sent them to you. It's been like 3 years. All of a sudden, they're like, well, we need new paperwork, and you only got 15 days to do it. I'm like, wait a sec, you lose the paperwork. You should have somebody at your company drive to my house, and I'll sign the paperwork, and then you go about your way. But I got to jump through hoops. I got to call the doctors. I got to call the state. I'm just like, I got to scan it. I got to type it. I got to print it. I got to get the signatures. I'm like, you got to be kidding me. How many days a week do you do stream Farm Sim? GG, it's for the most part, we can do 3 to 5. On occasion, it could be more. It's our primary go-to game, but we are branching out. So, we have a lot of other games that we're looking into and trying to get going. So, for right now, I'd say between 3 and 5. The only thing for me is it depends on how I feel. I do suffer with asthma. So there's days that I get up and I just can't. That's why you might hear me like that cough, that little cough I have between my allergies and the asthma. It just wreaks havoc on me. And when we get bad rain and wind like we did today, it's even worse. So we do the best we can. Dang, I will kill, said my mom threw a knife at me when I was 7. It punctured 4 inches in and I had 32 stitches on my back left shoulder. Damn. Holy mackerel. What was that for, if you don't mind me asking? What kind of misbehavior went on for that one? Got a 7-centimeter scar. Not washing up, huh? Didn't get ready for, what was it like, go wash up for dinner or bedtime or something like that maybe? I remember that too, yeah. Go wash up. Now, how many of you that are in here in the stream were chit-chatting about this on some of those occasions when you didn't want to go wash up and then you start going up those steps and all of a sudden you just start stomping that step a little bit harder. And all of a sudden you heard from the other room, boy, you best not be stomping. After dinner, it wasn't. Oh, it wasn't. Yeah, I got you. Holy mackerel. Bob has diabetes. Your wife's the same way? Gotcha, Gigi. You mean with the allergies and the asthma? Yeah, it's tough, man. I hate it. Nobody likes it. But, yeah, it just creates so many problems. And then I notice, like, sometimes it'll affect, like, the allergies will clog up your sinuses big time for me. And then, you can't breathe through your nose. Then you're trying to breathe normal, right? But then the asthma feel comes in, and you're just like, Jesus Christ, give me a break. Yeah, it's rough. But we do the best we can. We try. We're not going to seed yet, but when we do, yeah, we have to get fertilizer down first real quick. Fruit Loop Jelly Beans. Wheeler 2021 UK coming in with that follow. What's up, Wheeler? How you doing, buddy? Thank you for that follow, bro. I really appreciate that, cuz. All right. Rolling is done over here. Gallo's going to go grab that fertilizer spreader. We're going to roll on out to field 33. Mom caught me smoking at age 9. She made me eat 100 cigarettes. Next door at a birthday party, I ate the cake to get rid of the taste of the cigarettes. Yeah, my wife's grandfather did that to my father-in-law. I saw a lot of that. You know, it's funny. My mom, when she caught me, I was probably trying to think. I was about 16, I think. 16 or 7. Yeah, my last 2 years of high school. So 16, 17-ish. If you don't mind me asking, how long do you normally stream? 2.5 to 3 hours. It depends. Like yesterday, we did 5.5. Today will be probably a little short. Just because it's late, we're getting tired. But yeah, my mom, she caught me. We were at this campground that I used to go into, go at it in the summer. And me and my buddy kind of started up smoking. And we were at the, they called it the barn. It was the place at the front of the campground where they had a store for stuff to buy for the campground. They had a place where you can get cooked food, snow cones, ice cream, right? All that stuff. And then they had a game room, ping pong, all the video arcade games, right? So we called it the barn because it was shaped like a giant red barn. And I was up there. It was after they just had the name of the campground was Hospitality Creek Campground. And they just had a like fashion show in the amphitheater. And after the show, they then had some DJs come out, started playing music. So we walked up to the barn to go play some arcade games. And when he got up there, it was just, you know, smoking with my buddies. Well, unbeknownst to me, my mom was coming up with my buddy's mother. And she saw me because, you know, at a distance in the barn with all the lights on, I mean, you could see everybody clear as a bell. And she saw me. She didn't say anything. Maybe 20 minutes went by, and my buddy runs up and was like, yo, John, your mom's over on the other side of the barn there where, you know, like food court, wherever we were at. He's like, yeah, she wanted to see you real quick just to see what you were doing for the rest of the night. I said, all right. So I go over, and I'm like, yo, Ma, what's up? I said hello to Mrs., you know, whoever was with her. And she looks at me, and she's like, hey, I got a question for you. I'm like, what? She's like, you smoking? And real quick in my head, the first answer in your head is no. But real quick, before no could come out of my mouth, in my head I'm like, yo, bro, if she's asking, she got to know something. She don't pull that shit out her ass for no reason. So I'm just like, you know, and the time that went by was probably 10 seconds, but it seemed like a couple minutes, right? But I'm thinking to myself, she has to know. I better say yes. So I looked at her, I'm like, yes. And she looked at me, she walked up, she grabbed the shirt under my neck, right? Balled it up in her hand, and she said, boy, you are so lucky you didn't lie to me right now. And my buddy's mom, she was laughing. And I look over and I'm like, why are you laughing, Mrs. So-and-so? She's like, 'cause now I don't get to see you get your ass whooped. So she looked at me and she says, what about, and she said her son's name. And I'm like, uh. So now, I got them on the one answer because I told the truth. Now I'm like, I can't rat my boy out, right? So I'm like, no, Mrs. So-and-so, I've never seen him smoke. So, yeah, that was funny. That was really funny. My kids, I don't smoke anymore. I only smoked like for 2 years. I couldn't do it. It was just rough on my lungs, and playing sports, it was brutal. Do we have Fert? Yeah, right next to the cow barn, right-hand side as you're going to the field. You'll see it on the trailer. Yeah, so it was funny. I mean, my grandpa caught me when I was probably 12. He made me smoke a whole pack of Camels with no filters. Oh yeah. Yeah, man. Jesus. I remember the no filter Camels. My close friend at the time, his mom and dad smoked them Lucky Strikes. I'd walk in their house. Holy crap, bro. Those things would be going, and they were chain smokers. I mean, they were lighting up the next one with the butt of the other one, You walk in there, within about, I don't know, 3-4 hours, man, they'd have to dump out that ashtray. It looked like a little cupcake of cigarette butts. Everything just smelled so bad too. Oh, it was brutal. Because my mom smoked for a good while, and then she stopped when I was about, God, I think she stopped when I was about right around the time I got caught, I think. I think she stopped when I was about maybe 15, 16. I worked with a guy like that. He'd smoke 5 packs a day. Yeah, bro. Oh, my gosh. Terrible. And for me, it was very addictive. Like, I smoked 2 years. I was up to 2.5 packs a day. Tractors get ruined in a day. Oh, God, yeah. Imagine letting him in. Whew. Nobody would want that tractor, Buddha. They'd be like, yo, put his name on that one, man. We ain't touching it. No, sir. Yeah, I was very addicted to it. I tried every brand. I even had a guy in the local market order me Sterling. They were called Sterling. They were a little longer. They had an all-black case with white or silver and gold and maroon. The cigarette was cool as hell looking. So I was like, yo, if I'm going to do this, man, I'm doing it in style, man. I'm doing it my way. And he ordered them. I think I bought 1 pack from him one time and told him I was done. Quit that sucker cold turkey. We got the ad break here, guys. Thank you, brother. All right, guys, we're going to get this raid going. Everybody come along for the ride. Appreciate everybody. Clearview, Gallo, Jinx, thank you for helping out on the farm. All the new folks that came in, all the raids we got. I really appreciate everybody for coming in and having a great time with us. You guys rock. Have a great one. Be good, everybody. We will see you again. This is Crew, and I'm out.